Hey there. So for my project on Catalyst, I decided to make a comic book. I decided to present this in video form in order to prevent any embarrassing moments from happening. Like this example. Alright, Chapter 1, Elemental. This is Mate Cologne. Plus, I feel it'll be easier to see the panels with these zoomed in shots I edited within this video. Without further ado, here's Catalyst the comic book. Catalyst the comic book. So the back of the book has a summary of the story, you know, kind of like the actual original book. A pretty stressed out Kate Malone finds herself dealing with her rival and her rival's little brother living in her house due to their barn being burnt down, damaging their house. Will Kate be able to cope with these conditions? Who knows? Dedicated to my first period class. Because that's what books do. Chapter 1, Elemental. This is Kate Malone. Kate likes to run throughout the night. She enjoys the feeling of control. She's currently a senior in high school. She has applied to one college and only one, MIT. If she doesn't get into that college, she'll lose her mind. Wow. After she's finished running, she comes home to tend to her many chores that she's responsible for. Since her mother's passing, she's had to tend to the home's needs. She washes the dishes, she sweeps the floors, she even takes care of the children, and after a long day, she heads to bed. Chapter 3, Galvanized. Here's Kate in class. It's very thrilling. Speaking of thrilling, here's Kate's dad with a letter from MIT. I love how I did this panel. I love this panel too. Kate's a tad excited. MIT is one of the most important colleges to Kate. Her mother before her attended MIT. Kate has been working her entire life to get into this college. But some things aren't meant to be. Kate was pretty devastated about the letter. She was so devastated that she didn't even notice Litch's barn on fire. So now Mikey and Terry Litch are staying at her house until their house is repaired. Kate was stressed out enough. And now she has to share a house with her biggest rival? They don't exactly like each other. Chapter 7, Nuclear Stability. Oh boy, you know what this chapter is going to be about. That escalated quickly, right? Kate's reverend father got his church friends together to help rebuild Terry's home. After a great day of hard work, they had a pizza party. Terry and Kate were warming up to each other throughout the week. They were starting to be friends instead of rivals. How lovely. Everything was going so smoothly, the house was almost finished, the girls were getting along, everyone was happy. Until 2-year-old Mikey managed to tear down the child barrier in front of the unfinished playroom. The outlets in the walls were exposed. Mikey went inside to play with his toy fire truck. Little did he know that fire truck would lead to his death. The ladder of his fire truck was blackened. The ladder had conducted the electricity from the outlet and went straight to Mikey, killing him. Chapter 11, Alpha Decay. Mikey's funeral was held. His casket, thankfully closed, was about the size of a small toy box. Many were there, the church volunteers, Kate's family, and a few of Kate's friends. After the funeral, Terry went to her home and started to destroy it in anger. Kate tried to stop her, but it didn't work. They can't detain her either due to her being 18 and it being her house. Chapter 13, Critical Pressure. A couple weeks pass. Kate has somewhat recovered from the loss of Mikey. Terry, however, is still very much mourning his death. Kate goes to Terry's house to find her sitting in the floor looking lost. Kate and Terry have a nice conversation, soon resulting in tears, for they both cared for Mikey. Kate helped Terry get back on her feet. They discuss rebuilding the house. Kate offers to help Terry. Terry asks when they start. Kate simply replies, today. And that, my friends, is the end of that. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. I know I enjoyed making it. If you got any questions about the comic book, just ask me. I'll be sitting right over there. Bye-bye. Crap. Kate's reverend until, oh boy, yeah, okay. Terry, however, is still very much mourning. Yeah, this isn't a happy book, guys.